As the 2025 NBA Draft approaches, all eyes are on Duke's Cooper Flagg, a player widely projected to be the number one pick, first overall pick, and hailed as a transcendent two-way talent. But not everyone is sold on Flagg's destined superstardom. Tony Allen, former Boston Celtics sharpshooter and one of the fiercest defenders in NBA history, has publicly voiced skepticism about the young prospect's long-term impact, offering a surprisingly cautious and somewhat sobering evaluation. Allen, who famously anchored the Celtics' defense during their 2008 championship run and later became a Memphis Grizzlies icon, questioned whether Flagg possesses the rare generational star qualities that can transform an entire franchise. Speaking recently on a Grind City Media podcast, Allen delivered a verdict that runs counter to the hype surrounding Flagg. "I don't think Cooper Flagg is the type to turn a franchise around," Allen said bluntly. "I'm serious. I ain't seeing KD-level talent here. I'm just not seeing all that. Honestly, what I'm seeing is Andrei Kirilenko. That's who comes to mind." That comparison is loaded. Kirilenko was a versatile, defensive-minded forward known for his all-around skill set, but never quite reached the superstar stratosphere many expected. Allen's analogy suggests Flagg might be a dynamic, valuable contributor, but perhaps not a transcendent game-changer. Allen's credibility on defense and his reputation for being a no-nonsense evaluator of talent give weight to his analysis. A three-time NBA All-Defensive Team honoree with his Memphis Grizzlies jersey retired, Allen's opinion carries an insider's insight into what it takes to dominate at the highest level. But in this case, he remains unconvinced by Flagg's star potential. "He's going to be a one-time All-Star at best," Allen asserted. "I'm just not hyped on these Duke kids this year." The remark is particularly provocative given the pedigree of Duke basketball and the recent NBA success of several of its alumni. While the Blue Devils have churned out superstar after superstar in recent drafts, Allen seems wary of this particular crop, and Flagg in particular. Adding an interesting twist to the story, Allen's former team, the Boston Celtics, was among the franchises to interview Flagg during this month's NBA Draft Combine. Though Boston holds the 28th pick in the first round, their interest suggests Flagg's potential is taken seriously at the league level, even if Allen's personal take is less glowing. Meanwhile, the Dallas Mavericks, fresh off trading away their franchise cornerstone Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers, seem set to keep the top pick and are widely expected to select Flagg as their cornerstone of the future. Allen also dampened expectations that Flagg will capture the Rookie of the Year award next season, a bold prediction given the anticipation around the Duke's standout. For his part, Flagg has expressed deep admiration for the Celtics, citing them as his favorite team growing up. In an interview with CBS Sports last summer, Flagg painted a vivid picture of his childhood basketball passion, recalling road trips to AAU tournaments with his family and watching the 1985-86 Celtics championship run over and over on a projector in their family van. "We'd have a couple-hour drive for AAU tournaments, and our little Chrysler van had a movie projector that would come down the middle, and we'd pop in the 85-86 Celtics, the whole championship run, and watch game by game playing the whole thing over and over again," Flagg reminisced. "I think the way they played, the way they got the ball out quickly, moved it down the court, the selflessness and unselfishness on that team of just accepting a role, doing the right things, putting your body on the line, it kind of embodies what a good team has to have. Everyone has to sacrifice something." It's a poetic reflection from a player about to enter the NBA, where the value of team-first mentality and gritty defense, traits Allen epitomized, are essential. Yet, Allen's critique suggests that Flagg's future may lie somewhere short of superstardom. For the Dallas Mavericks, selecting Cooper Flagg would represent both a bold step and a consolation prize of sorts. After parting ways with Luka Doncic, the franchise is in search of a new cornerstone, a player capable of filling the enormous void left by their three-time All-NBA star. Flagg's skill set as a dynamic wing with defensive versatility and offensive promise fits that mold, but whether he becomes the franchise savior remains an open question. Flagg entered the draft after a standout freshman season at Duke, where he led the Blue Devils to the Final Four and earned National Player of the Year honors. His averages of 19.2 points and 7.2 rebounds per game under coach John Shire reflected his ability to impact the game on both ends of the floor and shoulder significant responsibility at a young age. But as the NBA landscape shows time AI